Sorry.
Should we like open this somehow?
How do we open it? Here, we'll do it ASMR style. Hello. Welcome to the 3 elements. That was kind of creepy.
Alright, so we're reviewing
Fairy Tale Dragon Cry. Sorry, we're supposed to say that together.
Yeah,
We are... Okay, go ahead, start. Go ahead.
We are reviewing Fairy
Tale
Dragon
Cry. Well, let's see a little bit more fluid. Try it again. Well, go on. Don't be shy now.
We've already said this like 2 or 3 times now.
No, okay. We'll try.
Alright, okay, so
we are reviewing Fairy Tale Dragon Cry. That was scary.
So what are we starting with?
Characters.
Characters. Okay, so who do we talk about first?
Well, let's talk about our favorite character, Happy the Red Cat.
Yes.
What do you think about Happy in this movie?
Well, he's happy.
No, okay, he was hilarious.
He was actually loads funnier in this movie than he ever has been in any episode that I've seen.
Well, I like, first of all, when they're at the campsite or whatever, and he's ruining the moment. Everyone's like, wow, it's so beautiful out here, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, well, you better savor in this moment because I just farted. He just runs away. And don't forget when he's got the staff, the Dragon Cry staff, which is super important and super vital and crazy, and it can destroy an entire continent. Happy's like, oh wow, can I hold it for a bit? You know, get a little bit, you know, so I can feel its power. Well, what does he do? He draws a picture of himself or whatever. What did he draw?
He drew a fish.
He drew a fish.
He drew a fish in the sand.
that thing can kill everything. He's drawing a fish. Okay, what do you think about Gray?
I mean,
honestly, he wasn't really into this all that much.
Yeah, he didn't really seem all that involved.
Yeah, he was just kind of there for candy.
Because there was the whole fight where he brought out his demon slaying powers.
Oh my gosh, that was cool.
Like, I had seen him when he got his power, and that was the first time that I had seen him actually use it after the fact, and it looked really cool.
That was awesome. And to see it animated the way that was in the movie was really awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, and people were like cheering in the audience. There was like gas, like oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was really cool.
Really awesome.
Everybody freaking out over it.
Yeah. I guess Gray was just Gray in the movie.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
I like Gray.
There just wasn't anything
too significant. Really.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we think about Urza?
Urza. I love Urza.
Urza.
Love her so much. Oh my gosh. Don't ever change, Urza. Don't ever change. You are perfect the way you are.
Because that scene over there at the tavern or whatever, she goes 110% no matter what it is.
Just, oh my gosh, yes.
And that was awesome.
I remember when they started running, leaving the tavern with the ring or whatever. Or was that when they had Dragon Cry? I think that was right after.
I remember the Dragon Cry.
Yeah, that was right after Natsu and Wendy got Dragon Cry. And they were running, and she was still wearing the bunny suit. She had not changed into any armor yet. She was still in the bunny suit. And then changed into armor when there was a threat. By the skin of her teeth kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right in the moment. But I appreciated that a lot.
I know. Urza's in the moment. And
Yeah.
I love it. What do we think about Wendy? Oh, you didn't tell me Wendy.
Okay.
Wendy and Carlo.
I loved Wendy in this movie, even though she didn't really show up a whole lot.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I liked the new outfit that they gave her.
Oh yeah,
The
I really
dress
liked
with
it.
the side ponytail that she had. I thought that looked really good on her.
I loved it when she powered up into her dragon form. No, not dragon form. Her Dragon Slayer power up. That was so cool.
Yeah, that made me really excited.
It was awesome.
When she did that. I also like that Natsu was getting her in on being a ninja.
Oh yeah,
She was trying really hard, and then she Natsu. This would work.
She's such a klutz, I'm sorry. And then Carla was alright during the movie when she turned all magical girl on everyone.
Oh my gosh, yeah, okay. Can I just say that
Go for it.
it bothers me because there's no reason. Like, there's honestly no reason for it because
Very true.
the only benefit that it even gives her is that it gives her longer arms and legs so that she can actually do something. But I just...
Yeah.
Like, why is it that that's what she can turn into? But why? But, okay, so Hannah had to explain it to me on our way to the theater because I hadn't caught up in the chapters yet. But she brought it up to me that Carla could do this, and I was just like, what? Because I was imagining it was similar to like how Panther Lily can change his form.
Oh no, it's very different.
Yeah, that is very different. Very different. And
gotta get that.
it would have made more sense if it was like how Panther Lily's is.
Yeah, more like
that,
battle ready.
Yeah, like that would make so much more sense.
No, it's just for
But
fan
she
service.
just, yeah. I mean, whatever, more power to him, but I just...
Very useless in that.
If it were at least explained to me, like,
No,
what
it was
benefit...
just dropped in there. It was just dropped in the movie.
That's, yeah, like, if there was an explanation as to why it's beneficial for Carla or anybody else, then I would be totally okay with it.
Yeah,
But it's not, it's just there.
It's so, because to me, like, in the chapters, you know, they explain some of this, like, you know, Ray's devil saying powers and Lucy's new powers are explained a little bit, and, like, all these other power-ups. But in the movie, they just, like, dropped them in there, like, boom, boom. So...
Yeah, it was, odd. But
yeah,
whatever.
I really, but other than it being a little bit of a useless form, other than longer limbs, instead of a little pew pew, I really liked how they showed her transforming into the cat girl or whatever, because it reminded me of like Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon.
Yeah,
And that was so cool.
It did look cool.
But that battle with Carla and Wendy together, like fighting together.
That was really cool. I will say I really liked that. I like their dynamic there. That was really cool.
Okay, so moving up the line, what did we think about Lucy?
I love her new abilities or whatever, because at first when you were explaining it to me, I was like, I don't know. But then I actually saw it and I was like, this is actually really awesome. I really like this. So instead of her just standing by or using her whip or whatever it is that she usually does, like she actually gets in on the action. Yeah, she actually like fights with them, and
she gets the outfit change.
Yeah,
which
like
is so cool.
I love how she gets whatever that matches the spirit that she summons. It's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I loved it when like Capricorn was there, like, you ready or whatever to fight Lucy?
I love
and she's
Capricorn.
like, yeah, ready or whatever. She puts sunglasses on and I'm like, oh, it's going down. That was cool.
I really like that.
Oh, and then she turned into the Sagittarius form. I forgot about that. She had the
oh my
arrow.
gosh, yes, I love
Like,
Sagittarius.
wow.
I don't know if there's a spirit I don't like, honestly.
Yeah, I know, I love them all.
But I really like Capricorn and Sagittarius. They're great.
Yeah, wow, that was so cool because like, it's so cool knowing that she can fight with them now.
Yeah, like,
And her power right now is like super like powerful. Like she can match up to like any of them, right? Like Natsu or Gray. Well, I mean, they're a little tough, but I'm sure she can handle it.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. Okay, so what do we think about the #1 main character here for the movie? That is, because I guess there are multiple main characters for film. And what do we think about Natsu?
I mean, he's Natsu.
Yeah, he's Natsu. Well, he got everyone in the mess to begin with.
Yeah.
But I really liked him in this movie because I feel like it kind of showed a little bit of vulnerable.
Yeah.
I guess he was a little vulnerable. But oh my gosh, his fights with all the other people were really awesome.
Yeah, those were fun to watch.
Cool. When they showed that he was a little bit half dragon there for a second.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That was so awesome. And people were freaking out in the theater. We're like, wow.
Yeah, everybody was
like,
all it was great.
And then they were like fighting up in space or whatever. Like, I don't know if that was because of the stars in the sky, but it could have just been sky. But that was still really cool looking. Oh my gosh. Natsu in this movie. I mean, he was being Natsu like everyone else was being themselves. I thought it was really cool. I don't know.
I think he was definitely a lot more sensitive to things in this movie compared to like what I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, the last, what was I saying? Natsu being sensitive. I was gonna say the last that I remember seeing him was when Igneo died, but then there was that whole like he went on his little training trip,
His little journey.
and then came back and looked like a Neanderthal. But
Oh my gosh.
I think that he was really emotional about the whole dragon cry thing because, I mean, he was raised by a dragon. It's weird compared to all the other dragon slayers. He's a lot more connected to the dragons than everybody else is, you know, like.
Yeah.
But he also lost his, which makes it
Yeah.
even a bigger deal for him. So, like, being able to hear the suffering of all these other dragons was, like, really upsetting for him.
Yeah, that's great. I feel like we got more of like an insight to like Natsu's character because I'm not gonna lie, he was more chilled out during this.
Yeah, he wasn't nearly as, like, energetic, and
He was more like
he seemed
aware.
actually. Yeah, he actually seemed focused this time.
Yeah,
on the
wow.
job at hand, like.
Oh my goodness. But like that's not a bad thing because it worked pretty good for
Yeah,
him.
like it was still Natsu. It's just
Yeah.
he actually seemed to really zone in on what they were trying to do here. So
Wow, yeah, you're right, because that was still awesome though.
yeah,
Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we have characters. What do we think? Okay, what do we think about the new characters? I'm not gonna lie, they're a little forgettable.
I mean, I don't even remember their names now. So
I don't even remember. Like, I found it funny though that the leg day every day lady.
yeah, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, she was cracking me up because she did, listen, her training regimen doing 100 billion squats every day, freaking lunges. That girl just used her legs. And
Just
she's like,
legs.
like, you don't want to use your arm. Oh my gosh, and then Urza's like, I can match up to that.
Yeah, just after a few moments there, it was just like, oh yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
I know,
Oh my
I know
gosh.
what you're all about.
That was hilarious. Like, cause oh yeah, and I whispered to you in the theater. I was like, wow, we got leg day versus all day every day.
Yeah.
No, that was cool. There was also that one guy that was like super muscular or whatever.
Oh my gosh, okay, that guy was weird.
Was weird.
He was like a really, really weird version of Big Slow, which says a
Yeah,
lot
oh
because
my
Big
God.
Slow is really weird as it is.
He reminded
But-
he reminded me of that saber-toothed guy with the green hair,
Yeah.
but he had the personality of Big Slow.
yeah.
That's it. That's what it
He
is.
wasn't like as crazy as Big Slow. He was just odd. Like
Yeah.
Big Slow is full on crazy and he knows it. So he acts
But
out.
Big Slow is very lovable, honestly.
Yeah, Big Slow was cool. This guy was just
We got like 20 minutes to really learn this guy, so it wasn't really much.
yeah, did they ever say his name? I don't think they did.
I don't know.
Because he had his daughters.
No, yeah, not babies, they're daughters.
I think it's weirder that he specifically
That
said that
was-
they were his daughters.
That threw me off more because I was like, whoa, okay.
Because, like, I think for us, if somebody calls somebody their baby, there's so many different meanings for that.
Yeah.
And, like, with Big Slow, it just sort of works. But then this guy was saying these dolls are his daughters, and that makes it way weirder.
That could either mean that, like, because that could mean that it just goes to creepy town.
Yeah, it just.
Because either he is personifying these things as his own children or whatever, or he...
And that was never explained either, though. I realized that.
Yeah.
He said that, and
I thought he was gonna.
nobody said anything about it. Like, I thought he was gonna, somebody was gonna be like, what? These are your kids? And then he would have, like, given a brief reason as to
Yeah,
why he says
'cause they
they
do
are his
that fairy
daughters.
tale.
Like, that, but that never happened. And so
Yeah.
I was just like, okay.
It's so weird, because, like, I thought, well, it could also mean that, like, maybe his daughters were killed and he took their spirits and put them into the little dolls. I mean, it could go
be anything.
very weird
honestly.
ways.
Like, he could have made the dolls himself, and that's why he calls them his daughters, or maybe they actually are his kids and they got stuck inside these dolls for some reason.
Well, that's it. We're gonna have to write fanfiction now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
Not do that.
Not gonna do that. Okay,
Sean
so
can do that. Sean, you're in
Sean
charge.
can
You're in
do
charge of that.
that. Okay, I did kind of like the girl though, the main girl, who was the new person. She was alright. I kind of felt bad for her, because that one dragon guy was like controlling her in a way. That was a little weird. But I mean, out of all the new characters, I think I liked her a little bit more than all the new ones. But she's still a little confusing.
Yeah, I liked the like little twist they had there, that the prince or whatever was actually not real.
Yeah.
I liked that twist, but at the same time, like it was going back and showing the flashbacks of like it actually being her, but still not her, yelling at what's his face there, and I just feel like, wouldn't he have said something
I feel like
to her like at the start when he found out that this was all going on, like?
Yeah, because they're like connected.
Because like, what would he have gained from not? Because like he was really angry about it, like after the dragon left her, and he was just like, look, like I've been serving you for all this time and blah blah blah, and like he was just really frustrated about the whole situation. Like he's just had to put up with it. Like why didn't he say something?
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
I feel like
I see
somebody would have seen that and been like, you do realize that you are this other person that you keep saying exists.
Understand that this rebel girl that you are trying to maintain is also you.
Like I don't know. I feel like somebody somewhere would have said something, and they all just went along with it.
Yeah,
and they were clearly two different people, like inside this girl. Like why didn't anybody say anything? Like there were so many guards and all this. Like
I don't know.
I don't know. Like that was kind of a plot hole for me. I was
there were a lot of plot holes. Don't believe me.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was just one of the bigger plot holes that bothered me, because after it revealed that, I was just like, nobody told her. Like,
nobody told her. We're just gonna have to keep that secret for now.
Like or did they all of them collectively assume that she knew and was just this way in front of everybody, and then a different way at other times of the day? Like, I kind of want to know more about that, but at the same time, I'm also kind of like, well, is this character still important?
Guess we're just gonna have to leave it.
Yeah, like, is this actually pertinent information anymore?
Yeah. Well, you
gonna
see,
show back up later.
Whereas another literal plot hole is my boy Natsu's hole.
Oh my gosh,
he got punched out.
Okay,
no, he did not get punched out. He got stabbed.
He got impaled on this dragon's horn.
I mean,
through his guts, and he honestly should have at least passed out, and he did very briefly. And then Lucy and Happy ended up getting him to wake back up, but he got up and started fighting again, and I was just like, Natsu, no, this is how you die. This is exactly what to do if you are ready to die.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit sad though, but also I'm like, nah, because I'm like, well, clearly the series still went on.
Yeah, and even I was like, okay, so you're gonna throw this out here, but everybody in this theater knows that he lives.
Yeah.
So why did you do that? What, was it just to scare people? Like, what was the point?
Well, I mean, it didn't scare. First, I was like, oh my goodness, how is he gonna pull out of this one? Because he's obviously.
Yeah. Well, my concern was, okay, so this is obviously a serious injury. Like,
how long is he out for?
Is he gonna keep fighting? Is he out now? And like everybody else is gonna finish the fight?
No.
What? No, he got right back up and started going back at it.
I mean, it's out of character for your body to do that, but not out of character for Natsu to do that.
Yeah, it's a struggle. It's so weird. I will also say that was like really, really dark in general. Just
that was
fairy tale.
very dark, just to see him impale.
Yeah, like, because they showed it and everything, blood everywhere, and he was like coughing up blood, and Lucy and Happy were freaking out, and
yeah, that was pretty graphic.
That was violent.
But listen, the opening of that movie was very violent as well.
Yeah, that was really surprising. I leaned over to her and I'm like, wait a minute, so people actually die in this universe and they bleed too? That's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Because like they never really did up until recently.
Yeah, that was because when I was watching the first like 12 minutes of that film and that was going down, I was like, Are we in the right theater?
Is this fairy tale?
But okay, so characters. What else? What do we think about the story?
Well, like we said, there were some plot holes. I mean, I don't. It still was a story. Like it still followed through.
I think it was great for being, because it still felt like the series too.
Yeah.
But like,
It honestly just felt like, it literally felt like several fairy tale episodes just mashed into one thing. Because as I was sitting through it, and I told Hannah this when we were leaving, but I could tell like when it was that an episode would have ended.
Yeah.
Like it left you on that awkward cliffhanger and then pick back up right where it left off and keep going with all the crazy stuff. And I don't know, it felt like I binged a bunch of fairy tale.
A binge arc.
Yeah. Which wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, it was a kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like a really general like plot line.
Yeah.
Maybe probably just stay on the safe side, honestly, but I enjoyed it. So I mean, I don't really have any complaints because I enjoyed it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, yeah, there are probably things wrong.
I mean,
we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was actually. I mean, it was still good.
It's all
for
about
fairy tale,
So. It's all about enjoying the watch. So, okay. So what do we think about the new power-ups? Let's start with Happy. It's free power-up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so as we were on our way to the theater, I was telling Hannah how I kept seeing these screenshots of Happy, but he was red.
Hey, you're red.
Yeah.
And you cosplay Happy.
And I was really confused, and I asked her about it because I hadn't caught up on any of the chapters, and she was really confused too. She was like, I don't know, and I never click on anything because I didn't want to spoil the movie for myself, so I just sort of left it at that. Like, okay, so Happy is now red for some reason. But that didn't show up until halfway through the movie, and he ate a fruit that Carla told him not to.
Yeah.
And he woke up the next day and he was red.
That was hilarious.
And everybody was like, Happy, what's wrong with you? And he was just like, I don't know. And he found out that when you eat that fruit, it turns him red and he can breathe fire.
That was
amazing.
Hilarious. Because at the start of the film, he was afraid of that little cute tiny dog, and then the giant scary dog was up against him. He's like, oh my gosh. And then he just...
I'm not really sure if he meant to do that. It just sort of happened, but it worked for him.
I love that. That was awesome. And then, okay, so what do we think about... Well, Gray's not really a new power-up because it's happened before.
Yeah.
We talked about Lucy, how her star dresses were awesome. Natsu's whole thing with the whole dragon side.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I didn't really see any new armors from Urza. Other than that,
Which
I
I
just
was
don't know.
kind of surprised. Because I feel like, I don't know.
I feel like they make something for them.
Yeah. And I don't know, it was just all the same familiar stuff, which is okay. I was fine with that.
I was a little surprised at her usual signature armor, other than the Heaven Seal one, the one where she has the katana and then just the...
Yeah.
And then the...
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't go into that.
I actually thought she was going to use it. I can't remember what scene it was, but she was changing her armor, and I thought she was going to change into that one, and it ended up being something else, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, that kind of threw me for a loop, because after all her swords got destroyed when she was raining them down from above, I thought, oh, now she's going to change into that one.
Yeah, I think that was when I was thinking it too. I was like, yeah, she's going to do that one because that one's really simple.
And epic.
There's nothing in her way. She can go at it, but she didn't. She used something else.
Some kind of sea armor or whatever. So
Yeah.
Like underwater for a bit. It was a little weird, but still awesome.
Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh! We forgot to talk about some characters. We forgot to talk about Gagiel, Levy, and Julia! Julia! We forgot about Julia!
Okay, rewind. Go back.
I feel bad because she's my favorite after Natsu.
Can I just say,
oh my god.
really quick, I wish that Levy and Gaggio got in on the fight with everybody else because I thought that was what was going to happen because that almost always happens.
Levy,
in fairy
Gaggio,
tale.
Lily.
And it didn't. They're just
kind of there.
Yeah, they were literally there just to give Juvia a reason to be there. that was it. Because otherwise it would have been too weird for Juvia to just be there by herself.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just realized, like, if Juvia's going off looking for Gray, I feel like she does drag Gagio, Levy, and Panda.
She probably does. They're all probably like, what
they're
the
her
heck,
entourage.
Juvia? Yeah.
They're there to make sure she's does not get arrested or hurt on her little journey. I freaking love Juvia. Oh my gosh. I did like how Gagio, we got some of Shooby-Doo back.
Yes, oh my gosh, that made me so happy.
You're like, get off the stage. Who is this guy?
And I was just like, he's not that bad. Like,
It's really not.
leave him alone.
That was awesome.
Jazzy Gagio is best Gagio.
He is. But yeah, it's cool seeing Panther Lily out there too with his form, his giant.
Now, did you notice, okay, like he was reading a book when they first were introduced in the movie, and he was saying how he wanted to read more, and Lily was like, you do realize that this is just a book about cats. And
Is that Gagio?
Gagio was like, that doesn't matter. And he just kept reading, and then Levy walked in. Like that.
He loves cats.
Well, that wasn't what I was pointing out, but being Gagio, like that was him basically saying, yeah, I like Levy too, so this is what I'm going to do to impress her. I'm going to start reading.
Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh.
Because Juvia was like, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm reading. And she was like, I didn't know you could read. and he was like, well, here I am. I'm doing it now. And that's when Panther Lily was like, you do realize this is just a book about cats. And that's when he was like, yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cute. Oh my gosh.
At least that's what I picked up on, because why else would Gagio be reading anything?
But he does like cats though.
He does like cats, but why, I mean, why would he sit down and read a book?
And then Levy walks in.
And then Levy walks in.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
So,
But oh my goodness, my girl Juvia cracking me up.
she needs some kind of medication for her fantasies. Oh my gosh, they are through the roof.
We first started, like, we met her for like 5 seconds. And then boom, like
it was instantly.
All
there
fantasies.
was like 5 or 6 different fantasies, but she was imagining Gray with literally every other woman
That
in
was
the guild
hilarious.
except her.
Yeah.
Even Wendy, which was really weird. But
what was that one where she was like, oh, maybe I'll make Gray sound jealous. And then she said, she's like, I can't do it.
Because she was imagining her like flirting with Gagio.
That was hilarious.
And then that upset
And then
her.
Lucy. Oh my gosh.
Of course.
And then the whole theater was like laughing at it. Like,
that was
hilarious.
The best part about that was everybody
Loved it.
was laughing along. Like, it wasn't
Yeah.
just a few people, it was the whole theater was laughing.
And like, I know some people were a little bit upset that she didn't have more of like a serious role in the movie, but like I said to you earlier, in Japan, Juvia, that side of Juvia just going, I love you, Gray, or whatever, is a very comedic aspect that people just love.
Yeah.
And I mean, Mashima clearly played that trope up like crazy, which is fine with me because it was hilarious. She was so funny. She was a great breather from the movie. Well, not really. I couldn't really breathe when I was laughing. So, and when she went like all yandere mode, like, oh, love rivals to the
Oh my gosh, yeah, like
oh my gosh,
that was so much was happening there.
and she like straight up saved Gray with the whole. Oh, it was so cool. And her stripping habit. It's
It
bad.
actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh no, it's not as bad. She doesn't go straight up like,
Yeah.
woo!
I don't know what I thought I was expecting, but it's not nearly as bad as like Gray stripping down in just his underwear.
Oh no, she's a little bit better.
Yeah, but it still exists.
I think it's pretty cute that she has that habit.
I think it's just
I
funny.
freaking
but-
love it. It's so funny that it took this long, honestly.
Yeah, because I explained that to her. I was like, it's funny how it's taken her this long to actually pick up that habit for as often as she stalks Gray. Like,
Yeah, for real. Like.
But whatever.
Okay, so how do we like the whole aesthetic, the look of the movie?
I liked it. I thought that the colors were a little brighter again.
I really like how the colors were really brighter.
Because they seem brighter than how like it ended the anime.
Yeah.
Because it got really dull there for a while, which is really weird. I didn't like that. But this movie seemed a lot brighter, and there was a lot more color involved.
And the fights were more like fluid. I mean, obviously, because they probably had more budget.
Everything was definitely a lot more smooth.
Everything was shiny. Everyone was shiny.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Very shiny movie. But I really enjoyed like the sky. How Lucy was talking about the sky, and then in a way like some of the scenes with the sky and stuff like that reminded me of Your Name. In a way, I mean, of course, it wasn't as. I mean, obviously, Your Name is a little bit more prettier than the Fairy Tale Dragon Cry. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, let's be real here. But
it was more realistic than Fairy Tale.
Yeah, that's true.
Fairy Tale is Fairy Tale, so there is that difference. But it was.
But it reminded me in a way of it because of the sky and everything, how it was done. I really liked the, I don't know, the colors and everything they decided to do in the movie.
Yeah, it looked really nice. I think it helped that it was focused on a kingdom that had gems that collected starlight.
Like, that was really pretty.
that helped, you know,
I did really
force them into using bright colors and making it look really nice.
Oh yeah,
I think.
I really enjoyed the design of that dragon guy with the crystals and everything.
Yeah, that was really interesting. It kept making me think of something that I had seen before though. Like it looked so familiar but also different.
Pokemon.
Yeah, like I felt like I had seen that somewhere before, but I could not for the life of me think of what it was that it made me think of. It just looked familiar, but I liked it because it was
shiny.
Frankly, he shouldn't have been able to fly. I'll just point that out right now. But he's a dragon, so
wait, why?
He doesn't have wings. He's full on crystal. Like
I
should not fly. He did not have wings.
How did he fly? Yeah, you bring that
he was flapping his arms like he could fly, and he was flying. But logically speaking, he shouldn't fly.
These are heavy crystals. They got it.
But I'm just gonna, leave that alone because it's fairy tale and whatever. Like he's a dragon full of magic, so it's fine. I mean, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna question it, but just want to throw that out there that he didn't actually have wings. Just for everybody's.
That's hilarious. Wow, you just because I was like so wrapped up in the moment, I wasn't really paying attention.
No, I was looking at every little detail of these things.
Wow.
Just to see. And it really confused me because I noticed he was flying next to the tower there, and he was like flapping his arms, and I'm like, dude, why are you flapping your arms? You don't have wings. What are you doing?
Oh my, wow, that's funny.
Because he had like all the crystals growing like out of his arms, like to replicate wings, but they were not wings.
Wow.
They were just full on crystals.
Must have been jetpacks.
They worked, so I don't know.
Okay, well that brings up that little complaint. Brings up, or nitpick, brings up good thing into what we have now, which is the complaints.
The actual complaints.
What do you want to go over?
Well, you already know.
What stops you from giving this movie a 10 out of 10, Bryana?
I'm giving it a 9.9 out of 10. For the sheer fact that Loki did not make an appearance. Because, in all honesty, I was genuinely expecting him to show up, even for just like a quick second, because there was one moment where they were around the little campfire there, and Lucy was talking about the stars and how pretty it was and how romantic it was, and I just thought this right here is the moment that Loki would pop up, because she's saying all this stuff.
Yeah.
And knowing how he is, he would have popped up and done something about it, and he didn't, and I was just like, Loki, where are you at, man?
I genuinely wonder, what do they do in the spirit world?
What does Loki do in the spirit world? Because he just, I
just like to think that he's pulling pranks on everyone.
Yeah.
With Ares.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my god.
I don't know, there were several moments in this movie where it would have been a really funny comedic relief if he just popped up even for a second. It would have fit.
You know who needs to meet? Julia.
They haven't
met.
There hasn't been a scene.
I heard Aquarius have, which makes sense because they're freaking water and awesome besties for life.
He knows of her. Because they were all up in the celestial world together.
Oh Yeah.
But
I feel like
they never actually had a conversation.
Man.
They've not ever had a
I would
conversation.
love to see them have a conversation. I think it'd be really funny.
That would be hilarious. Oh my gosh, what I would imagine seeing is because he really likes Lucy or whatever, and
Yeah.
she's all like, "Well, keep her away from Gray. Like,
Oh,
let's work on this together, and I'll help you get Lucy," kind of thing.
that would be hilarious. Oh my gosh. Well, what if she like sees, but like she also is Juvia, so she'd be like, also stay away from Gray. Love rival.
She
She would leave the conversation
She
like
would.
that.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that is literally my only complaint, like genuine complaint for the movie is that he didn't show up. Because I don't see him anymore and he is my favorite.
You
And
always
it makes
choose
me
someone
sad.
that never show up
I know!
or die.
I always pick those characters. I always do. It never fails. And it's
I'm sorry.
I just whatever. It's fine. The movie was still good.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was still great.
My complaint would be that what's stopping me from getting a 10 out of 10 is I did not like Natsu's new outfit because I did not get to see his beautiful abs.
See, and you thought my complaint was weird.
No, mine's not weird. It's reasonable too.
Yours is pretty reasonable.
He had his shirt on.
It was weird because like he had both outfits. He had his regular outfit for like a bit in the beginning.
For like a minute.
and then it went to the new one.
Okay, the new one's okay, but you know.
Can I just say that I don't like how he wears a scarf though? Like that bothered
But like
me.
sideways?
I like he
Look
had
like
it tied so many ways in that movie.
Man, he looked like a weeaboo messenger bag.
Like I did not like it. I don't know why it bothered me so bad.
Yeah, it's a little
but I was just like,
neck.
yeah, actually, that probably was the reason because he just does not look like Natsu if I can see his neck. That's just, no, he needs to have the scarf around his neck like he always has, and then he can wear whatever outfit he wants. After that, I don't care.
Preferably the one where I can see his abs. That's my only complaint.
Shirtless. He can be shirtless, have his scarf around his neck, and then his shorts and
I'm fine
sandals.
with that.
That's it.
Oh, well, I like that one.
That way everybody wins.
Brings me back to daybreak. Lullaby, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, your complaint is that Loki did not show up. My complaint, which is very reasonable as well, is that I did not get to see Natsu's beautiful, chiseled out, sparkling abs. But
we did get a nice view of Gray's though. So that was
we did, and Gray is a beautiful man.
That was really funny.
I will say. Okay.
Can I just say that nobody, like even Gray, didn't make a comment about how he lost his underwear in the middle of that fight. He just went along with it.
Yeah, sometimes he freaks out about it. Like, oh man.
Like he usually doesn't care, but then like, but that's if he still has his underwear on, and he full on lost his underwear.
yeah, he right in front of you.
And Juvia about ready died.
Juvia freaking was not ready.
And but he never he never put them back on. I don't know if you noticed that, but there was a scene where like the soldiers or whatever came up out of the ground. He still did not have on his underwear. And Juvia and Gray were back to back, like, you know,
That's
getting ready to fight them off
hilarious.
again, and he still did not have on his underwear.
Wow.
And he
Oh my
never said
goodness.
anything about it.
Well, there you go, Gray.
And honestly, I don't even think Juvia actually said anything about it. She was just freaking out.
Oh my gosh.
So,
That's
like,
hilarious. And also, when they're running on the rooftop, his clothes were like one by one coming off.
yeah, but I mean, because wasn't there a
But-
shot where you saw like he was throwing one of them off?
Yeah.
Okay, so it just happens.
What do we think? Okay, the experience, because we saw it in a movie theater with a bunch of other fans as well. What did you think about that?
That made it so much more fun. I
That
mean,
was
like, it
awesome.
would have been fun if like we sat down in my room or something and watched it on TV.
Yeah,
But
with
it was-
other fans.
It was a lot more fun to be in a room full of people that we had never met before who all shared the same interest and all like connected on this level.
It was awesome. Like, we wore our fairy tale shirts, and we knew who was going to see the movie because they
Oh,
had
yeah.
fairy tale shirts on, and I was calling them, and I was like, hey, I like your shirt!
Yeah.
It was
Everybody
awesome.
was like really excited about it.
Yeah, we immediately made 2 friends. We sat next to them. We made another friend at the food court, which was cool, and we were just having a whole conversation about fairy tale and a bunch of other things. And what was so cool was that, like, you were in there with your guild, was what it felt like.
Yeah, like even if you didn't know anybody that was in there, it also felt like a big family.
Yeah,
like,
you're still friends.
Like everybody, it felt like everybody knew each other,
Yeah.
even though you had no idea who these people were.
I know, it was just so
And that is
welcoming.
just, yeah, like I love that feeling.
Yeah.
That was so awesome.
Like, in Your Name, you know, clearly it's not really an established franchise yet, but I mean, the name is out there. Oh, the name is out there because it's such a huge film. But you know, we went thinking like, yeah, we're here with other anime fans, but with Fairy Tail, it was like,
It was totally
we're here with
different.
family.
Yeah, because like when we went to go see Your Name, it you could tell like everybody in there obviously had to have that kind of interest in anime and all that to go watch that movie. So there was that, but like
We all feel
nobody was going out of their way to talk to each other. It was kind of
Yeah.
just like, we're all weird. We all know we're weird. We're just gonna keep it that way and not point it out to anybody.
You see, we all just felt like individuals, but in Fairy Tail, it felt like, hey everyone,
like we were
we're
all
here.
like, yeah.
That was cool.
So that was really nice. I really liked that.
And I love that, because like, I always laugh when Juvia goes out of her way to do things, and that was so awesome knowing that other people laughed at the same
Yes,
jokes that
oh
I
my
found
gosh.
funny.
The whole theater
gosh.
was cracking up over this stuff.
They're laughing at Happy being silly, laughing at whatever else was going on, and then the oh, whoa, and the cheers for your favorite character.
Yeah, when all the crazy stuff was going on, everybody was cheering, like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah, come on!
Yeah, get that dragon Natsu!
That was so cool.
And I think the first part of the movie where you get to see your characters that you love and know, the first time on the big screen, there, people were like, oh yeah, oh, when they first appeared, like Urza, kill Urza!
Like
We were
everybody
just
got all
like,
excited.
yeah, and you could just hear it and like, oh yeah, Lucy, Natsu, great! It was so cool, so cool.
Yeah, I really liked that.
And then at the end there, when that applause, like everyone's like,
everybody applauded at the very end of the movie.
Wow, we were just so awestruck, like, oh my goodness. And the fights, just getting pumped up. That's like the first time in a long time, like, I've been like really pumped up for a fight. Because like seeing those fights in there, especially with Natsu versus that dragon, was really awesome. I was like, yeah, come on, get him, get him.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
It was giving me anxiety, honestly.
It really
I was like, oh my gosh, like,
was.
what's gonna happen?
Just like all the wild feelings that we got from watching the movie with a bunch of other people there too was just so like irreplaceable.
Yeah.
That's all I ever wanted, was just to watch Fairy Tail with a bunch of other Fairy Tail fans.
Which is why we need to get Animagics going so that we can just have big viewing parties and
That's
just
true.
watch the anime all together.
This is
because,
true.
Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. To relive like all of Fairy Tail with all of the
man, I'll be crying.
Fairy Tail family. Me too.
Love it. I guess, what is the overall wrap up? What do we, any last statements?
As a movie in general, it doesn't make sense unless you know, unless you are familiar with this universe. It does
you'll be
not
confused.
make sense at all. Because I don't even like introduce anybody. It's just, hey, this is established already. So if you're watching this, you should probably already know who these people are.
And plus, it's like their second movie, so I mean, they're already. We're just gonna.
Yeah, I mean, not that matters, but like, just Fairy Tail. It was nice. For me, it was nice because I had just recently finished what they have of the anime right now, and I was really upset about it.
Oh my goodness, we forgot to talk about that last scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh my. I read the manga, so the manga it has not been animated right now when we went to go see the movie, but seeing that last scene with the characters being all animated and colored, like from the manga, oh man, I was freaking out, because I was like, oh, that's that person.
I mean, like, I knew who these characters were, it's just, I don't read the manga like I should, so.
That's okay.
I wasn't
That was just eye candy for manga readers.
Right, yeah.
And plus, what's to come afterwards.
Well, yeah, that was
Wow.
kind of important information that
can't wait.
coming along, but, yeah.
Sarah, oh my goodness, oh my god.
I missed that also, girl.
Oh my goodness. Wow, it was so cool. Oh yeah, sorry, my other complaint. Acnologia's hair.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
His hair, they colored his hair way too dark. I'm sorry. I'm only saying that because it does not match my wig anymore. Did not match my cosplay wig. How dare they make it a shade darker?
You can still cosplay Acnologia.
I will to protest.
Okay.
But yeah, that scene was. Oh my goodness,
That was
so
really
awesome.
exciting because
So exciting because Anna's coming back.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm so excited for that.
Can't wait. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, wrap ups.
Anyway, yeah. So it was a nice refresher for me because I really wanted more fairy tale really bad, but I didn't want to have to read the manga to get it.
Yeah, that's totally understandable.
It's a different experience from reading it versus seeing it on screen, and I like seeing it.
Yeah.
Actually, like seeing this stuff happen.
I just gotta have my information.
Yeah. So
I read spoilers all the time.
I don't know how I've managed to last this long without spoiling anything for myself.
I spoiled everything.
I don't know.
Yeah, like because that's so cool. Because even though it's very emotional, even though Fairy Tail is over right now, it doesn't mean that it's over because there's still more to come. Because there's the anime is still going on, and apparently a special like light novel Omake that's supposed to come out in December for it. For what's been, I guess, rumored.
I might read that.
I will read that.
But I'm curious.
But yeah, it's such a good feeling because this is the first time where a series has ended, but it still doesn't feel like it has ended because it's still thriving and going.
Yeah, all
which
the fans
I love.
are still into.
I really appreciate that. It helps the burn. There's no burn. What am I talking about? Denial.
I can't feel the same way because I'm not caught up, so you know.
It's okay.
I'm still like way back in 2014 somewhere where it's still going, so.
It's okay. I wish I was there.
So yeah, I still have a lot to catch up on.
But yeah, as a movie itself, I really enjoyed it. So yeah.
It was a fun experience.
9.999 out of 10.
Yes.
I mean, for Fairy Tail fans, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing to look too hard into because, you know, every film has its problems, but it's fun.
Yeah.
That's all that matters if you have a good time. That's what Fairy Tail's all about.
Woo! Bye.
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 See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.